Donnie,
Yes, sir.
what are you doing?
We're down here at Southern Choice Homes again in Darlington, South Carolina. Now, we're not affiliated with them in any way, shape, or form, but we're down here looking for some mobile homes. We got a couple lots that need some houses on them, and we're trying to find one that we like. That's reasonably priced. So we've been doing a few of these, and y'all go back and watch a couple of them for us.
We're going to tour this mobile home right here in front of us.
This one here has been painted. We're going to go in here.
So basically, this place repossesses homes, or they take in trade-ins for a brand new one, and then they fix up the old one a little bit and they sell it. So this is an old mobile home. We're just going to go look in it. It's kind of neat looking through and seeing what kind of shape they're in and what's going on in them and how they're repairing them and all that. So
how they're built.
This one here is green, but it looks to me like they just spray painted it green.
Yeah, from that window, it looks like it, don't it?
So we're going to go up in it, though. Now, this place doesn't mind people coming and looking at the buildings, especially if you're, trying to buy one. It's pretty beat, been banged around a lot. It is a Freedom.
By Time Warner Cable.
It's a Freedom model from some company. But you can see they've painted it green. And then they put white on the trim. And they're just...
Anybody home?
Fixing it up however they can, I guess.
Anybody home?
We're gonna see what kind of shape it's in.
Yep. We just ate lunch, so we don't need no bad one today.
If it's a nasty one, we're going. Okay, so we haven't been in this one yet. We've been down here looking at a bunch of them. They get a lot of mobile homes. So it has the wainscot, I think they call that, around the floor of the living room area. It has a little bar area there. Now, I believe originally this probably would have had a top on it, and the cabinets would have came around. Is there a spot down there for water?
Somebody replaced the cabinets.
Sometimes there was a wrap around and the sink was over here, but not on this one. It's got the old school kind of mirrored looking cabinets. Not in perfect shape, but the cabinets here have been replaced. Those are wood, actually, instead of particle boards. That's actually kind of an upgrade. All in all, it smells fine. Kind of smells like cleaning material.
A couple big washing nuts laying there on the floor. I don't know if they're still around, but
this would have been the utility room. Would have been a washer and dryer in there. And there's an access panel so you can get to probably the hot water tank, which is probably behind the furnace. Yeah, so there's the furnace would be here and you could access it from this side. And if you needed to mess with the hot water tank, you would have to take that access panel off. But that's, it's nothing wrong with that.
What year do you guess, man?
What year am I guessing? See, this is an access panel for the water for the washer. What year am I guessing? Let's go look at the kitchen again, and then we'll try to guess the year.
There were some bees in here.
The kitchen had that kind of weird, halfway fancy stuff, but it's on dark wood, so that's after the 80s. So I'm gonna say, but it's not 90. They stopped all that by 96, 97. So if I was gonna guess, I'm gonna say this is about a 1994.
This is 96.
96, okay. Pretty close.
Bees in that window.
This would be considered the master bedroom. Now, they painted these walls. They were probably in pretty rough shape at some point. But there's no holes in them, but they probably just needed paint. So they've painted all that. That door over there has been replaced at some point. Because it's a darker color. The bathroom floor is plywood now instead of OSB, but it's all messed up. So it's probably was replaced many years ago. Basically, the floors rot out in these things, and especially in the bathroom or the kitchen. So they often have soft spots in the floor that need to be repaired. There is a vanity in there that is just falling slap apart. So I'm sure they're gonna put another one of those in. And then here is the garden tub. Actually in decent shape. The ceiling here has been patched, so they had some problems there at some point.
You see that?
Yeah, this is the type of stuff that scares you. You know, you'll see this in homes too, though, so this isn't necessarily because it's a mobile home. It's just somebody was running a whole bunch of amperage through that power plug, probably some kind of little space heater or something.
Telltale should have been the double windows.
Yeah, what about the double windows?
That's about your telltale there. You can tell.
Mm-hmm. You can see the overspray outside again where they've been painting it green.
It's a pretty nice walk-in closet over there, really, for what it is.
Mm-hmm. Here you can, I guess, see what the original finish of the OSB looked like. There's somebody's clothes down there. I don't know what that is. Don't really want to know.
Right here's something that we ain't seen in one.
Smoke detector.
Nope.
Carbon.
Nope.
Intercom.
Yep. Speakers throughout the whole
Oh.
house.
Okay.
Here's the breaker box. That's where I got the year from. 96, 7/15/96.
All right. Home line load center, it says. 96. And it says lights, master bedroom, washer, kitchen plugs, dining room plugs, water heater, furnace, range, and dryer. Okay.
This must have been just a regular furnace. I don't guess they had a air conditioner in it.
Why do you say that?
There's no line set or nothing that goes down, and it's just that one big power plug.
Mm-hmm.
Surely they wouldn't have took that line set out of there.
Donnie reckons there wasn't a
Air conditioner, just a heater.
just heater, which that might explain the power plug. Maybe they had an AC unit in that window.
That's probably why that inside panel's missing, the window panel.
Yeah, maybe the panel's missing inside because they had an AC unit in the window.
But there's another telltale. See that bubble right there? Like that one had an AC unit in it too.
Where
That
now?
one's got the same burn mark.
Yep. So another plug burned up, probably because they had an AC unit in
Water
there.
all in there, and it's all bubbled out.
Whenever you run those, you know, they condensate, so they leak water, and it gets all over the inside of the window frame sometimes.
Yep. There's another one. Floor's gone right there.
Yeah, when you pull this carpet up, you'll see a bunch of that. It's not even I said OSB. It's not even OSB. It's particle board. I mean, it's like they built it out of sawdust. But this is actually cleaner than a lot of them that you see, probably because they've already painted it.
Put a new door.
There's another plug messed up.
Another wall messed up too.
Makes you wonder if they just had AC units in all of them, or if they did at some point and they just.
See that wall right there, how bad it is bubbled out?
Well, you know, another thing to think about is there's no furnace in it right now.
Yeah.
So they could have been running space heaters in all of these rooms.
Sure.
Those a heater will run a lot of juice through it. That's usually a light switch.
I don't know why this one's set up different.
Yeah, it's a light switch. There's no, I don't see. Oh, here we go. I was about to say I don't see fire smoke detectors, but there we go.
Speakers in the living room, all throughout there.
Yep. So this is the hall bedroom.
Yeah.
It'd be interesting to see how they did the bathroom because there's a closet right here. So we must have the bathroom set up a little different than they usually are. It's can't open it. Yeah, just a little hall bedroom. I know it looks rough. It's really not that rough. A lot of them are beat all to crap. So stuff like this is very common. It's not really that big of a deal.
But
you take that off and put all new
That's
on
paper. If you can see that, there's
Yeah.
nothing there. It's just paper.
So it's easy to damage this stuff, and for them to hold up at all over the years is
Right here, Ronnie. It's just paper.
yeah, it's essentially cardboard. So this one, they actually got jiggy with it and put a turn in it. There was another one we looked at that was like this. I wonder if we've done this same one before they. I don't think so. So they've got it actually turns. I think the other one we did, the closet was right there. This one, the closet's there. So that would explain why that other closet is on this side. Usually it's the other closet is back behind. So on a lot of these, the closet in this room will be right there. And then on the back of that will be the closet for the other room because the bathroom will be right there. But this is a slightly different floor plan where they put the bathroom in that corner there. So that essentially though makes this room a little bit smaller. It probably allowed them to shorten up the mobile home a couple feet.
Probably.
By laying it out a little bit differently. So again, you've got an access panel here. And that one will be so you can get to the water lines behind the shower. Someone in one of our videos mentioned that they would have moved the register that was in one of the bathrooms. The reason you can't do that easily is because the reason that register is right there is because they're all in a line all the way down the house.
The main square trunk that goes all the way.
And it just makes them, it's a little bit more efficient like that too because
There's no restriction.
yeah, there's no restrictions or turns or anything. It just runs straight.
See, this bathroom don't even have a register in it.
Yeah. You never see two like this because they all run in a row. We'll show you here in a second. So here's the bathroom. That's a fan that they've got removed. The bathtub itself doesn't look that bad. A lot of times you see them in really rough shape. The little vanity is probably original and it's about ready to go. Toilet is a toilet. The mirror on the wall isn't really in great shape. You can see where it's delaminating on the bottom because somebody has been cleaning it, believe it or not. Okay, so let's look at the registers. So there's one in the kids' bedroom, we'll call it, or the end bedroom. And then it moves right along. There's another one there. It must turn though, Donnie. It turned a little bit.
You can flip flop, and that register is that duct is about 24 inches wide.
Oh, okay.
Going down through there, so you can
Put it on either side of it. So there's another one. There's another one. There's another one. You can see how they're doing it. And then it runs. There's another one, and then it runs right into the furnace. You can see the duct hanging down there behind it, under it. And then there's another one. And they don't have one in here. They may have covered it up. But originally there may have been one there. So they lay them all out just straight. Makes it easier to build.
The one problem with doing that, your air conditioner is blowing right down in that hole. So this register and that register has got all the pressure.
Yeah. So you're supposed to use the vent to block off some of it.
So you got to throttle these back to try to keep pushing it.
Yeah.
But that duct,
Really, I mean, you run into that in any house.
they wasn't using that duct. Look down in there. So much trash in there, there ain't no air coming through it.
Yeah. Even if you drop a piece of trash down in one or something, the air will just blow it out all the way to the end.
This one's full too.
So that just shows you that the heat and the air hasn't been used in a long time. So they probably pulled that furnace out a long time ago, and we're using space heaters.
Now, you can get that clean. You take a shop vac, get down in there, and they make companies clean that stuff.
But these plugs don't look overloaded or anything.
This little foot here, this little thing, see, you can tell that's original because the stove, the foot locks into it so it won't flip over.
Yeah. Yeah, I like their cabinets. I mean, pull out one of them drawers there. That's a decent little cabinet they're putting in. That's definitely an upgrade. The faces of them are real wood. The drawers, I guess, look like fresh wood. So that's a little bit of an upgrade. And they just stained it, and it looks pretty nice.
Sink.
Yeah, new sink. New cheapo faucet.
Let's see what kind of plumbing they put in. PEX.
Yeah, PEX is the go-to now. I mean, that's just the way to do it. It's a better. It's more serviceable. You can get the parts. It's not that expensive. It's the way to go. These are the original cabinets.
This house must have been sitting for a while. There's too many wash nets in it. I didn't know.
Yeah. All right, so we're gonna go walk the outside and just show you the kind of condition it's in. Who knows how much they want for it, but we'll talk about that a little bit.
You gonna open?
I already did.
What was in it?
Don't do it.
Okay.
You can imagine. All right, so it's in pretty good shape. It's got dents all over it, and that bottom piece is just horrible.
I can fix dents.
You can fix dents? Yeah, Donnie has a new way of fixing dents.
I got a way of fixing dents. It needs a back door, though.
Back door has been pried off by somebody or something. Sometimes some of this damage happens when they're moving it. I don't know if they're doing it when they're moving it here, or if it happened when they moved it the last time.
That one bowed out. But you can fix it. You take something like this with
Don't mess with it.
top.
You can see some trash in the belly of the thing. I mean, these things are used, people. Oh, this is an interesting thing to see here. See the line there? How it's white? And that has apparently spread apart.
After it was painted.
After it was painted, so that might have happened going down the road, or...
Well, the next trick is if you paint these a dark color, they're going to expand and track more.
Yeah, in the sun.
The more heat you get, the more it's going to expand. Now, I've talked to these people 3 or 4 times about these single wides. They usually want $25,000 a piece for them in the shape that they're in. You give them $5,000 plus moving, and they'll move it out to your place and you rent to own it.
Yeah.
That's normally how they do it. So this probably is no exception. It's probably going to be $25,000.
Let's look at that back door. And they'll probably fix whatever you tell them to fix, but they're going to add it to the price once they get it to wherever they think they want $25,000. Like, they'll probably put a new door on there for you, but they're probably going to tell you $600-700.
Yep.
Added to the price.
About $350 or something.
Let's go look at that end. The skeeters are out, people. There's skeeters out. We've had a lot of rain lately. This end actually looks really good. Yeah, this end's in almost perfect shape.
Yeah, the problem is going to be stuff like that right up underneath that door though. Somebody was on the inside pushing that out. So you just push it back in. You can lock most of that stuff back.
But it's cheaper than a stick-built home, and the quality is less than a stick-built home, obviously.
There's the original color.
We've had a lot of people watching our channel, and they go, "Oh, that's so. It's just the kitchen's so cheap." Well, that's the whole point. Around here, a stick-built home, it's just you're not going to find one for, if it's a new home, at least $260, $270.
And these, you know, you get them for $25,000 plus the land.
Yeah, it's more affordable to a lot of people. The value of it is basically going down the whole time you own it. But to some people, they can't afford a new home. There's also credit considerations. Some people have bad credit, and they can't even get a loan for $270,000 even if they wanted to.
I don't know that I could get a loan for $270,000.
Yeah, that's a lot of money, really. All right, folks. So there you go. This is it's an interesting one. A lot of people like whenever we walk through these used ones. Now, if you would like to see what a new single wide looks like, the bare bones cheap single wides, we'll put up a video of one of those right here. We'll see you on the next video.